Thanks, Kenny. Good afternoon. I want to welcome everybody back to Bramlage Coliseum. I appreciate some of the media that turned around on pretty quick notice and hustled over here. I also want to recognize, as always, Mr. K-State and Bonnie over here, and thank them for their continued support and guidance to both Coach Martin and myself. Dr. Schultz is not here this afternoon. He's traveling on university business later today, but he certainly sends his regards as well. As we head to Kansas City for the Big 12 basketball tournaments, I also want to thank each and every Wildcat basketball fan who has supported our teams this season. We've had great moments in Bramlage, including women's upset wins over ranked teams like Iowa State and Kansas, and of course a complete sellout of the men's home conference schedule and exciting nationally televised moments throughout the season. All of us will look back on this year in Bramlage, both on the men's and women's side, and remember student athletes and seniors who represented us with great class, dignity, and courage. Today we are pleased to share with you an exciting announcement regarding our men's basketball program. Since our arrival in Manhattan last June, we have conducted an ongoing evaluation of all of our athletic programs and coaching staffs. As I have said frequently, I'm impressed with the depth of quality of our head coaching roster, and it is clear that Coach Martin is an exemplary member of that group. Certainly, this evaluation extends far beyond the court to academic performance and character of our teams and the commitment Coach Martin and Anya have shown to representing the broader ideals of Kansas State University. In addition to winning 67 games in his first 3 seasons, the academic performance of our student athletes has dramatically improved under Coach Martin's leadership. Our 3 seniors are on target to graduate in May, and our 4-year men's basketball graduation rate of 75% is the highest in the Big 12. While we are proud of the accomplishments of this season, we are equally confident in the continued growth of the program into a regular contender for Big 12 and national honors under Coach Martin's ongoing leadership. Thus, with the approval of the KSA Board of Directors and President Schultz, we have offered, and Coach Martin has accepted, a new contract which signifies our confidence in him, his and Anya's long-term commitment to K-State, and perhaps most importantly, demonstrates K-State's determination to achieve our vision of becoming a model intercollegiate athletics program, which includes championship athletic performances in the Big 12 and nationally. The new contract, along with long-term retention incentives, will elevate Coach Martin's compensation to an average of $1.55 million for the 10-11 through 14-15 seasons. He will also be eligible for a nationally competitive incentive program, including annual performance incentives of up to 32% of his base salary. Additionally, Coach Martin will receive a signing bonus of $462,800 payable by July 30th, half of which will be forfeited if he is not K-State's coach when the 2010-11 season begins. In keeping with President Schultz's commitment to transparency, you will find copies of the new contract in the back of the room. And at this time, I would like to recognize the 2010 AP Big 12 Coach of the Year, Frank Martin.
I never realized swallowing was so difficult. First thing I want to do is thank this lady that's right in front of me that 6 years ago decided to give up her career to help me chase mine and leave Boston and move to Cincinnati, and not knowing what the heck she was walking into. And she's been there with me through the difficult times of finally catching a break in the business and making a salary which which can maybe help you pay your credit card bills. And then a year later, my boss is fired, and you're back in limbo, and then we landed in, you know, I asked her to move again, and we end up in Manhattan, Kansas, something that, as we've talked before, none of us knew anything about. And she was so willing right away to just, once again, just chase my dream and help me achieve it. And then get here, and then you guys, oh, you guys know the story, everything that's happened over the last 3 years from that first year, and then Hugs leaving, and the uncertainty, and then the change in administration, and the last 24 hours have been real difficult for me. Being around those seniors and their families that believed in me when they didn't have to. And then having to deal with losing, which a little piece of me dies every time we lose. And then have to deal with the joy of this incredible opportunity that John has afforded me here. I can't be more thankful to this university for its loyalty to me and my family, to our staff. I'm having a tough time finding words as I've been reflecting all day today. From selling newspaper ads and being the pool hall change boy when I was 12, to now making the dollar figure that I'm getting ready to make. I just met with the team just before I came up. That's why I was a couple minutes late. And it was very important for me to say thank you to those guys. But this university is under incredible leadership right now, and for you media folks, I want to say thank you for the majority of you being so understanding when you guys were just asking the questions about this contract deal, and respecting my answers to you, which were the truth. I did not want it to interfere with our team. And I told John from day one, I said, John, I want, because we didn't know each other. And I understand how important the head men's basketball coach is to a university. And like I told him from day one, I said, John, I want to be the guy that grows old with you here. I don't want you to offer me a contract because it's in vogue. I want to do it because you believe in me. And obviously, he has shown that faith in our staff, in my family, and myself to give me this wonderful opportunity that's going to allow me to help my family and raise my children a little differently than I was raised. And just goes to show that if you try to do right by people and you do your job, the good things can happen to you. And oh God. With that, I'll open it up to questions, and